Good morning and thanks for joining us. We have an exciting show lined up for you today. A little later, I'll talk to the founder of Operation Rock the Troops about how his band is helping our troops here and abroad. And you'll get to meet a lovable little pup who needs a good home. But we start today in downtown Dallas. With attractions like the Winspear Opera House and the Perot Museum, you don't think of downtown as also being a great source of farm-grown, all-natural food. But the Dallas Farmers Market is quickly becoming the go-to spot for people who want to buy local and support area farmers. Here's Catherine Dunn with more.
I'm here with the director of the Dallas Farmers Market, Amanda. And Amanda, just tell us, what is the Dallas Farmers Market?
So we're really supporting local farms, local ranchers. If you're a grower, if you raise your animals, if you raise the chickens that lay the eggs, you can come and sell at the market. And then we're also supporting food artisans. And a food artisan is somebody who bakes bread, makes their pastries. It's becoming a really interesting mix at the Dallas Farmers Market. So one of the benefits of coming here to shop is that your money stays local. So when you purchase here, these are all vendors that live around this in the North Texas region, but it puts the money back to the farmer so they can put more infrastructure into their farm, and in the future that will actually make this a stronger farmers market.
So buying local from farmers actually benefits their families and keeps the money actually in a closer area as well. When you're benefiting from buying fresh local produce, that farmer's actually receiving the dollar and not necessarily getting lost in means of distribution.
The Dallas Farmers Market's a fun thing to be a part of because you meet people from everywhere. You meet the locals, you meet a lot of tourists. It sort of works as a gigantic focus group, really. You get a lot of feedback from your customers. You understand what sells and what doesn't sell as much and what people like. And it's a lot of fun to get to see, your hard work and effort that you're putting forth in trying to grow a business and people enjoying your goods and services that you offer.
This isn't a grocery store. Grocery store industry lends to allowing you to be able to buy any products that you want any time of the year. There isn't a seasonality to it. So here you're getting farm, field fresh, high nutrition. It's coming in the same day. Often, most of the products here on the farmer's market floor is being harvested that morning and brought to you, and it's at its peak of freshness as well as nutrition. That's exactly what we're trying to do, is strengthen agriculture on more of a regional level. And so the transition of this farmer's market to becoming a grower producer market lends to that.
For more information about the Dallas Farmers Market and to sign up for their weekly newsletter, go to dallasfarmersmarket.org. And all around the farmers market, an initiative is underway to make downtown buildings more eco-friendly. It's called the Dallas 2030 District, and it's making great strides in achieving a lofty goal.
The Dallas 2030 District is defined as the uptown and downtown portions of Dallas, Texas. It runs from Lamar to McKinnon in downtown Dallas, and currently covers approximately 18 million square feet as of June 1st, 2016. The goal of the Dallas 2030 District is to reduce electric and water consumption by 50% by 2030. This helps businesses because we are promoting energy, water, and transportation sustainability, and we're making Dallas not just a good place, but a great place.
Dallas has a lot of large commercial office buildings that consume a lot of energy, and commercial office buildings today consume about 70% of the electricity produced in the United States. So if we can make a difference as the city of Dallas with our large portfolio, we're really making a difference.
I decided to join the 2030 District because I thought that it would be a great asset and a benefit to our property.
One of the things that we have done being in Dallas 2030 is we've taken advantage of the professional consultants, we've taken advantage of the classes that they offer.
We do a lot of lunch and learns and networking, so people who are not specifically in real estate or sustainability can learn about it.
The education is invaluable. I believe that the networking is going to be a great resource for anybody that joins.
Since I've joined, it's been a great opportunity to meet like-minded people in the industry, share ideas, share passions, It's been great with our lunch and learns to be able to share technology and opportunities to cut energy.
Everybody that's involved, they really believe in this. And they really believe that we can make Dallas a better place and more sustainably friendly. My own electricity consumption, I can see we're going to be saving thousands of dollars in the near future. And so that's a great benefit to my ownership as well as and directly that I can pass through onto my tenants.
Dallas 2030 is a great group of people. They care about one another, they help one another, and it's just a great organization to have a common goal, make your buildings as sustainable and energy efficient as possible, one building at a time.
To learn more about the Dallas 2030 District and learn how you can help, visit their website at 2030districts.org. Time for our first break, but when we come back, I'll be joined by some very special guests on a mission to help our troops. Stay with us. Today with Kandace is brought to you by the Best Of Guide.
Everybody should have a first aid kit. Now, in that first aid kit, you need the routine stuff, Band-Aids, cleansing ointments, and that kind of thing. However, there are certain rules to follow. Number one, get rid of the peroxide. Peroxide's a great drug for foaming up and looking like it's doing something, but it kills good tissue as well as bad tissue, so I'd stay away from the peroxide. When you use bacterial ointments for bumps and abrasions and open wounds, don't use anything with the word neo in it, N-E-O. Neomycin is a drug that's very commonly used in these ointments, but about 20% of people have a skin reaction where they itch from that. And I think just get something like polysporin or triple antibiotic ointment. Anything that doesn't have neomycin in it is probably the best choice. You need to have some acetaminophen, also known as Tylenol, maybe some ibuprofen and naproxen. A tourniquet, if you live out in the woods or hike a lot, a snake bite kit would be important. And something that you can crush, those little packets that turn into icy compresses or hot compresses.
What if there was a skincare product that only took 2 minutes to work? Well, now there is. To look your best, count on the doctor's trusted brand. Dr. Skincare 2-Minute Facelift with the key anti-aging ingredient, glutathione. This simple, gentle, non-surgical product can help give your face the lift it needs. In only 2 minutes, you can regain your confidence. Dr. Skincare 2-Minute Facelift is your quick fix to beauty. Order online today at drskincare.com.
Did you know kids who play outdoors have healthier lungs?
Totally.
I did. Did you know that boys that play with dolls make better husbands?
My son has lots of dolls. But did you know terry cloth diapers breathe better?
I did.
It's totally true.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that strollers have the right of way on the sidewalk?
Yes.
Yep, I did. Did you guys know?
Did you know that kids who eat breakfast have higher GPAs?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Yeah. That's actually what I was going to say.
Did you know babies should never touch silver? It's really bad for them.
I knew that.
Did you guys know that statistically friendly kids have more friends?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's obvious.
Did you know most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat to make sure your child is protected.
I'm putting that on my blog.
I just put it in mine.
Hi, I'm Jim Knox, and a lot of people have asked me, hey, what do you do away from the ballpark? Well, I am co-founder of a company called Identity Media Services. Our Emmy Award-winning production team can brand your company with videos, commercials, radio, and television, and our digital performance program specializes in lead generation, websites, and reputation management. So if your business needs a lift, give me a call, because as you know, it is tough to stay on top. Whew, that's gotta hurt.
Last year, for every soldier who took his own life, another attempted it. These are dedicated military men who come back from active duty broken and mentally ill. Some say the military would rather get rid of them than give them the help they need.
There's no light at the end of the tunnel, man. When Is it caving you in? Will it help if I make a plan? We'll stand beside you as your brother man. As I'm lifting you up, all you have to do is take my hand. You brought us victory now. You earned your dignity before you give up. Won't you light it, light it, light it up. To live with dignity now. You brought us victory before you give up. Won't you light it, light it, light it up.
That was Light It Up from the band JC All-Stars. For over a decade, they've been performing for our troops both here and abroad as part of their Operation Rock the Troops charity. Joining me now from JC All-Stars is founder Matthew JC, along with former Army medic Andrew Kelley and his service dog Tosin. Hi guys, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
So Matthew, if you would start off by telling us about the music video and how it all came about.
Absolutely. The music video is the theme of our new movie called Light Up to Live. And Light Up to Live was a movie concept that I pitched and worked creatively with a man named Randall Reed, an entrepreneur that really wants to help almost everybody with this new product that he is a part owner in called Inlight Wellness. It's an FDA approved product that basically is changing veterans' lives. So we said, let's put it to the test. We're gonna take 5 veterans, they're known as our Fab 5. We're gonna give them a scan, and then 12 weeks later, we're gonna give them a second scan. And in 12 weeks, they take this infrared light therapy, and we're gonna see how well it works. And the music video you saw is the song that's gonna lead us on our tour this summer, because the only way to really have change and create change is to get these veterans off the couch, meet them all over the country. We had, when we launched the movie teaser and this music video, at one of my movie premieres that we did with our charity, I met Andrew there, and after the movie, he came up to me and was basically like, how do I be a part of this?
I actually personally had a Sarah scan done, and I've been using the Inlight Wellness now for a couple weeks, and it works. I've definitely seen a change. My sleep's different, and there's definitely big benefits.
Oh, that's great. And tell us about Tosin here.
He's my service dog. He's actually a Dogo Argentino, but he can give me a 10 to 15 minute heads up before I have a seizure.
And Matthew, you guys have a big summer coming up. Tell us about that.
The Armed Forces Entertainment is flying us to Diego Garcia, which is in the middle of the Indian Ocean, just east of Madagascar. We're going to play at one of our Navy bases there, and then perform on top of one of the U.S. carriers over the 4th of July. And then we're going to do a complete 24-day coast-to-coast tour. 100% of the money that we raise is going directly to Task Force Dagger, another military charity, where all the money is going to go directly to help these veterans with their medical costs and solutions, getting them an Inlight Wellness. So we're going to hit the road, we're going to tell everybody, and that's honestly where we can need help. You know, each veteran that we're taking with us, we're trying to get them sponsored to come with us. So people could go to lightuptolive.com.
Okay.
They can watch the full music video, they could watch the movie teaser, they can watch our campaign video, and see everything that's going on with what we're doing, and they can even donate right there. We're running short, we need help. We want to give these veterans help, and we're donating 100%. It's not about us, it's about these guys. They went overseas and fought, now it's our turn to fight for them.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for all the work you're doing. It's awesome, and I wish you all well.
Thank you so much.
It's break time again, but when we come back, find out how a revolutionary new procedure is helping treat everything from arthritis to baldness. We'll be back.
At New Bariatric Center, we offer a comprehensive approach to weight loss. Support for emotional, behavioral, and nutritional changes are emphasized in addition to expert surgical care. One surgery does not fit all. Dr. Hodges and I are both board-certified surgeons with proven track records in every type of weight loss surgery. We know this is an important decision and look forward to helping you start your journey. Contact New Bariatric Center for your consultation today. A new you is waiting.
college education, what are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else? Or will you dare do something different? Like be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills. The smarts? Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget. That'd be cool. Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself? What are you gonna make of me?
Searching for a doctor can be a daunting task. BestDocsNetwork.com is your perfect resource for finding medical professionals in a variety of fields. At BestDocsNetwork.com, you will learn not only about the doctors, but will hear life-changing success stories from real patients. From the condition to the procedure to the results, our video library allows you to research and choose a doctor that best fits your needs. BestDocsNetwork.com, connecting doctors who are changing lives with patients who are looking for life-changing results.
This segment of Today with Kandace is brought to you by BestDocsNetwork.com, connecting doctors who are changing lives with patients looking for life-changing results.
Welcome back. You know, it wasn't that long ago the thought of using stem cells to help treat people sounded like something out of a science fiction movie. Well, it's now a reality, and the procedure is being used to help patients with everything from a sore shoulder to baldness. I recently sat down with Dr. Pedro Loredo to learn more about this groundbreaking procedure. Dr. Loredo, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it.
Great to see you. If you would start off by talking to us about what exactly the adult stem cell procedure is.
What it is basically where you remove bone stem cells from the actual bone marrow of your body, and then utilizing those cells to help repair tissues, help repair areas that are injured or damaged, and give them that treatment.
Wow, why use stem cells?
Well, stem cells are basically the cells that help repair tissues. They have the signaling power, they have the building blocks to help repair tissues that are injured or damaged.
When you say repair areas that are injured or damaged, can you give me an idea of?
Yeah, of course. So let's say you have arthritis in a joint, you have pain in the joint, that'll help treat it. Also, if you have tendonitis, it'll help treat that as well. So things of that nature.
Is the procedure completely safe and effective?
And yes, it's very, very safe. The good thing is it's a non-surgical procedure. You go in there, remove stem cells that are inside your bone marrow. Once you remove those, then we inject them in the places where the areas that are injured or need the treatment.
Wow, and do I understand correctly that it can actually treat hair loss as well?
Yes, it can. Very, very good. Yes, it can. So a lot of people that are having hair loss, there's been some individuals that had stem cell therapy performed to those areas that have hair loss and have noticed improvement in their hair.
Sounds like a big answer to prayer for a lot of people.
Yes, it is. It is.
And this is something that you just do right in your office? It's just a quick procedure?
This is not a surgical procedure that you need to go to the OR or get put to sleep. No, it's nothing like that. This is non-surgical. Basically, what we do is a little bit of numbing medication that you usually get at the dentist's office.
Okay.
And then after that, we extract the bone stem cells from your actual bone marrow, and then we spin that down, get the cells that we need, and then we inject them in the areas that need the repair, that have the injury, that need the treatment.
And are you finding that most people will be good with just one treatment, or is this a series of treatment?
Usually, majority of the time, people undergo one treatment and they notice quite a bit of a difference. But then there's those individuals that are a little bit tougher that need maybe a couple of more treatments than usual.
Okay, and is this something that would be covered by insurance?
No, unfortunately insurance does not cover this yet.
Okay.
But there is affordable ways to get this taken care of.
That's so great. Could you tell our viewers how they can get more information and also find more information about you?
Yes, please give us a call at our office number, 972-939-4974.
Thanks, Dr. Loredo. Great to have you.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Again, that number for Dr. Loredo's office is 972-939-4974. Another area that has seen great advances in recent years is knee surgery. Here's the story of Shannon, who found that relief for her longtime knee pain was actually a short procedure.
The meniscus is a structure inside the knee that acts like a shock absorber. It's commonly injured with any twisting type motion. There are different signs and symptoms that occur when somebody tears the meniscus. The most common one is pain. It's usually on the inside or outside of the knee, depending on which meniscus is torn.
I was basically experiencing a lot of knee pain. Activities were limited because of the knee pain. I finally decided I had to go see Dr. Newton when the pain just became too much, and I felt like even with rehab, anything I did, the pain wasn't improving.
This is a model of the knee, and what it shows here are the two meniscus. This meniscus here is the lateral meniscus. It's on the outside of the knee where you see this small bone here, the fibula. The medial meniscus is right here. That's on the inside of the knee. The way these structures are torn usually is a sudden twisting type motion. When the femur twists on the tibia, that causes a tear. Once a patient's diagnosed with a meniscus tear and they've proven to have failed non-surgical treatment, then the treatment for a meniscus tear would be arthroscopy. That's simply making 3, maybe 4, but even sometimes 2 small incisions to go in there and trim that tear out. It's an outpatient procedure. It usually only takes about 20 to 30 minutes to do, and the patient for the most part is walking right away. I think the most important thing after somebody's undergone meniscus surgery is to try to prevent future injury to their knee in general. The way to do that is to keep up the therapy exercises that they've worked so hard with in those 3 to 4 weeks after surgery on their own, so that they're conditioned, they're dynamically stable, and they basically are at less risk of re-injuring that knee.
My husband and I live about 4 hours from Dallas, and it is every bit worth the drive to come and see a doctor such as him. You get great care with him. He cares about you. Like I say, he truly cares whether you recover, and I think as a patient you have to believe that.
If you'd like to learn more about Dr. Newton, head over to bestdocsnetwork.com. While you're there, you can also find the best doctors in several different areas of practice. It's time for our last break, but don't go anywhere. After the break, we'll have our Pet Tales segment with the SPCA.
Hi, I'm Jim Knox, and a lot of people have asked me, hey, what do you do away from the ballpark? Well, I am co-founder of a company called Identity Media Services. Our Emmy Award-winning production team can brand your company with videos, commercials, radio, and television, and our digital performance program specializes in lead generation, websites, and reputation management. So if your business needs a lift, give me a call, because as you know, it is tough to stay on top. Whew, that's gotta hurt.
What if there was a skincare product that only took 2 minutes to work? Well, now there is. To look your best, count on the doctor's trusted brand, Dr. Skincare 2-Minute Facelift, with the key anti-aging ingredient, glutathione. This simple, gentle, non-surgical product can help give your face the lift it needs. In only 2 minutes, you can regain your confidence. Dr. Skincare 2-Minute Facelift is your quick fix to beauty. Order online today at drskincare.com.
At New You Bariatric Center, we offer a comprehensive approach to weight loss. Dr. Brewer and I are both board-certified surgeons, and we've performed several thousand bariatric procedures. We also offer medical weight loss options, as well as non-surgical options such as the gastric balloon. We know that this is a big decision for you, and we are here every step of the way in your weight loss journey. At New You Bariatric Center, a new you is waiting.
Sure, I look cute now, but when my owner lost his job, it was rough. I was living on the street, and one night, me and this Cocker Spaniel got into it so bad, I wound up looking like an ice cream cone. I cried a little bit, but thankfully I got rescued, so I'm running, I'm jumping, all back to my old self, and I'm ready to give unconditional love, even if you put a lampshade on my head.
Illegal drug use is a problem, you know that. A study in 2014 showed that there were 20,000 Americans that year that died from illegal drug overdoses. That's horrible. Also, statistics show that 9%, just shy of 9%, of our kids in this country that are 12 years of age or older have used illegal drugs in the past 30 days. That's incredible and very concerning. Now, what drugs are we talking about? Well, we're talking about marijuana, cocaine, heroin, amphetamines, and other prescription painkillers. It's just so common that these things are available out there, both from friends as well as people that make a living selling these things. So First thing to do, of course, is to talk to your children and your kids and your teenagers about the dangers. Talk to them about these statistics. Tell them, hey, 9%, 1 out of 10 of your friends is using drugs in the past 30 days. Please don't be one of those. And keep the lines of communication open, and I think it'll keep your kids out of trouble.
A lot of excitement on the set right now because, as you can see, joining me is Maura Davies from the SPCA of Texas and her little friend Bridgette. Maura, thanks so much for bringing Bridgette by today.
Thank you for having us.
So tell me what breed she is. Tell us all about her.
Sure. Well, Bridgette is a 3-month-old little female terrier mix. And right now she's just an itty bitty girl, so she's a baby. She's just a dog baby, so she's going to need a lot of love, training, attention, a family who is ready and willing to train her to be a good canine citizen, as we like to say. And this sweet little girl is just going to be a perfect pet for anyone, any family. Truly, she's going to be great on a leash or a great couch potato as she grows, but right now she's going to want a lot of playtime and a lot of chew toys and a lot of attention. So yeah,
she is
she's
as
perfect.
sweet as can be. How big do you think she'll end up getting?
I think she might get to be about 30 pounds, give or take.
Oh, wow.
So medium size.
Yeah, that's not too big at all. Oh yes, you're getting antsy, aren't you?
She wants to go play.
Oh,
that's okay.
She is just the sweetest thing. Tell us about the adoption process and what people should consider when they're thinking about adoption.
Well, definitely, if anyone out there is interested in coming to adopt Bridgette or any of the dogs and cats, we have at our 2 animal care centers. People can come out. We have our Jan Reese Jones Animal Care Center in Dallas, in West Dallas, and our Russell H. Perry Animal Care Center in McKinney. And people can come out, find the pet of their dreams. If they want to, they can bring their current dog or dogs for a meet and greet.
Great.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, so that they can make sure that their new best friend gets along with their current best friend. And once they find that new family member, it's a quick process. It's actually about a 45-minute process. People can walk through with our adoption counselors, and the adoption counselors will help people finish that adoption and head home with their new baby who's going to already be spayed and neutered, be up to date on vaccinations, be microchipped, and a whole lot of other things besides. So it's a great thing, and adoption fees range from $50 to just over $200, so depending on the breed and the age and so forth. But mainly we really want people to come out and adopt from a shelter and save a life.
I love that. Well, could you tell our viewers where they can find out more about Bridgette and all of the pets that you all have available?
Absolutely. Well, Bridgette and all her friends at the SPCA of Texas can be seen along with all of our other info at spca.org.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being here, Bridgette.
Thank you for
We're going to
having
find
us.
you a good home, sweet girl. That's our show for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Remember, if it deals with your home, your health and beauty, or how to spend your leisure time in DFW, then we'll be talking about it. Check us out at todaywithcandace.com and follow us on social media. We'll be here every weekday morning at 8:30. But if you can't join us, then be sure to set your DVR. See you next time.